The African sun, a relentless eye in the sky, beats down with scorching intensity. It's a sun that has witnessed countless cycles of life and death, triumph and tragedy. Its rays paint the vast savanna in hues of gold and ochre, a beautiful facade masking the harsh realities of survival, on a kingdom of dust and thirst, a parched land where every drop of water is a treasure, and the wind whispers tales of droughts that have decimated entire herds. The acacia trees, skeletal against the horizon, offer little respite from the sun's relentless glare. This is a land that demands respect, a land where only the strong survive. Here, survival is the only law, an unwritten code etched in blood and bone. Power is not a gift, but a prize, seized through strength, cunning, and unwavering determination. It's a constant struggle, a brutal dance between predator and prey, where the stakes are always life and death. The landscape itself is a testament to this struggle, a harsh and unforgiving environment that tests the limits of endurance. Once mighty lion kings, two aging brothers, their manes once symbols of virility and power, now bear the scars of countless battles and the dust of many seasons. They were once the undisputed rulers of this land, their roars echoing across the plains, commanding respect and instilling fear. Now limp through their territory, their roars weak, barely a whisper compared to the thunderous pronouncements of their youth, their manes thinned by time, a visible sign of their fading strength. Each step is a labored effort, each breath a reminder of their mortality. The weight of their crown, once worn with pride, now feels like a crushing burden. The pride senses their decline, the subtle shifts in their movements, the hesitant glances, the unspoken questions that hang heavy in the air. The very air crackles with anticipation, a silent acknowledgement that the old order is crumbling. Lionesses grow restless, their eyes filled with a primal anxiety, cubs vulnerable, their survival hanging in the balance, hunger gnawing at every belly, a constant reminder of the king's failing ability to provide. The future of the pride rests on their shoulders, and they know that difficult choices must be made. Failed hunts and growing dissent threaten the fragile order, exposing the cracks in their once impregnable reign. The whispers of rebellion grow louder, fueled by desperation and the instinct to survive. Rivals close in, hyenas cackle in the night, their chilling laughter echoing across the plains, a constant reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows, their numbers growing, their confidence emboldened by the lion's weakness. Buffalo stand their ground, their massive forms a wall of muscle and horn, a formidable force that even the lions struggle to overcome. They sense the change in the air, the weakening of the predators, and their courage grows. And the balance of power teeters, threatening to plunge the savanna into chaos. The ancient dance between predator and prey is about to reach a fever pitch, with unpredictable consequences. The old king's reign is slipping, the scent of fear drifts on the wind, a palpable presence that permeates every corner of their territory. They can feel the ground shifting beneath their paws, the foundations of their kingdom crumbling around them. From the shadows, other powers watch, their eyes gleaming with anticipation, waiting for the moment to strike, to seize the opportunity and claim their own piece of the fractured kingdom. The leopard, silent and deadly, the wild dogs, relentless and cunning, all poised to exploit the lion's vulnerability. The kingdom stands on the brink of violent change, a storm gathering on the horizon, threatening to unleash its fury upon the land. The air is thick with tension, the silence broken only by the distant rumble of thunder. The lionesses, backbone of the pride, know the cost of weakness. They have witnessed firsthand the consequences of failure, and they are prepared to do whatever it takes to protect their cubs and ensure the survival of their lineage. Their eyes reflect a fierce determination, a willingness to fight to the death. The old kings struggle to protect what's left, clinging to the remnants of their power, but the savanna is unforgiving, offering no quarter to the weak or the vulnerable. Their every move is a test of their strength, a desperate attempt to hold back the tide of change. Even the prey sense the shift, emboldened by the lion's fading strength, their movements more confident, their vigilance slightly relaxed. They graze with a newfound boldness, knowing that the king's reign is coming to an end. The stage is set for a brutal conflict that will decide the fate of the pride, a battle for survival that will test the limits of courage, loyalty, and strength. The outcome is uncertain, but one thing is clear. The savanna will be stained with blood. The reign of the old kings is drawing to a close, their silhouettes fading against the setting sun, a poignant reminder of the ephemeral nature of power. Their legacy will be written in the blood and dust of the savanna, a testament to their rise and fall. Far from the heart of the kingdom where the echoes of their past still linger, 4 young males return. They have journeyed far, their paths winding through sun-baked plains and across treacherous ravines. Each step has been a lesson, each sunrise a reminder of what they lost and what they now seek. They are no longer the exiles they once were, banished and forgotten. They have grown, matured, and forged an unbreakable bond. They are a formidable coalition, a force to be reckoned with, their eyes gleaming with a shared ambition. Their muscles ripple beneath their tawny coats, testaments to countless hunts and hard-won battles. Hardened by years as nomads, wandering the fringes of the Pride Lands, they move with purpose, a quiet patience born of necessity. The harsh realities of survival have etched themselves onto their faces, lines of experience that speak of resilience and determination. They carry themselves with a newfound confidence, the swagger of those who have stared death in the face and emerged victorious. Their strength lies not only in their individual prowess but in their deadly unity. They move as one, a seamless force of coordinated power. Each lion understands his role, trusts his brothers, and anticipates the needs of the pack. Their movements are fluid and synchronized, a testament to the countless hours spent honing their skills and solidifying their bond. They stalk the edges of the kingdom, their keen eyes scanning the landscape, studying the old kings. They observe their movements, their routines, their strengths, and most importantly, their weaknesses. They are patient predators, gathering intelligence, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. They are masters of observation, patiently crouched in the tall grass, their bodies coiled like springs, waiting for weakness to reveal itself. A faltering step, a moment of hesitation, a sign of vulnerability, any of these could be the opening they need. Their intense stares are fixed on their targets, unwavering and focused. Their approach is silent, a whisper of movement through the tall grass, a shadow gliding across the sun-drenched plains. They are ghosts in the landscape, unseen and unheard, their presence only betrayed by the subtle shift in the wind or the nervous twitch of a nearby gazelle. Their ambition is clear, etched in their every movement, burning in their eyes: the throne. They desire the power, the respect, and the legacy that comes with ruling the Pride Lands. They believe they are destined for greatness, and they will stop at nothing to achieve their goal. Elsewhere, far from the lion's ambitions, wild dogs demonstrate a different kind of power, the power of unity. They are a chaotic force, a whirlwind of energy and coordinated action, their yelps and barks echoing across the plains. They hunt as one, a relentless and coordinated pack, their movements synchronized with an almost telepathic understanding. They are the embodiment of teamwork, each member playing a vital role in the success of the hunt. They are a testament to the fact that teamwork can rival brute strength, that a well-coordinated group can overcome even the most formidable of adversaries. Their success is a result of their unwavering loyalty to one another and their commitment to the common goal. The leopardess, meanwhile, a creature of shadows and solitude, survives alone. She is a master of camouflage, blending seamlessly into the dappled light of the forest, a phantom in the undergrowth. Stealthy and agile, she navigates the treacherous landscape, raising her cubs in secret, far from the prying eyes of predators and rivals. She is a fiercely protective mother, willing to risk everything to ensure the survival of her offspring. She is a solitary queen, ruling her domain with quiet confidence, thriving in the shadows where others fear to tread. Her independence is her strength, her solitude her sanctuary. While the leopardess reigns in her solitude, lions battle for dominance, their roars echoing across the plains, a primal symphony of aggression and ambition. The earth trembles beneath their paws as they clash, their manes bristling, their teeth bared. The savannah is alive with shifting alliances, a complex web of relationships and rivalries, where survival is a constant struggle. Every creature is vying for its place in the hierarchy, fighting for resources and defending its territory. Beneath the surface of apparent tranquility, silent threats lurk, unseen dangers waiting to erupt. The air is thick with tension, a palpable sense of unease that permeates the landscape. The rebels, fueled by ambition and resentment, tighten their grip, their influence spreading like wildfire across the Pride Lands. They are a force to be reckoned with, their determination unwavering, their resolve unbreakable. The old kings, once symbols of power and authority, now grow weaker, their reign nearing its end. The weight of their years is evident in their weary eyes and their faltering steps, and the wild waits, holding its breath for the coming storm, a tempest of change that will reshape the landscape and determine the fate of all who dwell within it. The sky darkens, the wind howls, and the first drops of rain begin to fall, signaling the imminent arrival of the storm. In this world of constant struggle and shifting alliances, every creature must choose their path, their destiny. They stand at a crossroads, facing a multitude of choices, each with its own set of consequences. Fight and risk everything for a chance at glory, flee and seek refuge in the shadows, hoping to survive another day, or adapt and find new ways to thrive in a changing world, embracing innovation and resilience. The future belongs to those who seize it, to those who are willing to take risks, to those who are bold enough to challenge the status quo. The lion's fate, and the fate of the entire kingdom, hangs in the balance, suspended between the dying embers of the old order and the uncertain dawn of a new era. Not all power here wears a mane. Elephants, the true giants, move in matriarchal herds, shaping the land and demanding respect. Even lions yield to their might. Buffalo, too, are no easy prey. Herds form living fortresses, horns ready to defend against any threat. The lions may be kings, but the buffalo never bow. Hyenas, led by cunning matriarchs, thrive on chaos. They watch, wait, and exploit every sign of weakness, ready to challenge lions for a kill. Their eerie calls echo through the night, heralding disorder. As the old kings and young rebels prepare for war, the hyenas anticipate opportunity. In the coming chaos, they will feast. The silent players shape the fate of the kingdom as much as the kings themselves. All wait for the crown to fall. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, night falls upon the savannah. The air cools, and a hush descends, broken only by the chirps of crickets and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Under the cloak of darkness, the four rebels strike. Driven by ambition and hunger for power, they cross into the heart of the pride's territory, their silhouettes barely visible against the inky blackness. Each step is deliberate, each breath measured, as they approach their unsuspecting prey. The old kings, sensing the impending threat, roar a final challenge. Their voices, filled with years of experience and authority, echo through the night, a desperate attempt to maintain their grip on power. But their challenge is answered by the thunder of youth, a chorus of defiance that signals the beginning of the end. The battle is swift and brutal. A whirlwind of claws, teeth, and fury erupts in the darkness. The air is thick with the scent of blood and the sounds of snarls and growls. Each blow is delivered with primal force, each movement a desperate attempt to gain the upper hand. It's a fight for survival, a battle for dominance, where only the strongest will prevail. Lionesses, the heart of the pride, shield their cubs, their eyes wide with fear and helplessness. They are powerless to intervene in this brutal display of male aggression, their only instinct to protect their young from the chaos and violence that surrounds them. By dawn, the dust settles, revealing the grim reality of the night's events. One old king lies dead, his reign brought to a violent end. His body, a testament to the brutal struggle, serves as a stark reminder of the price of power. The other flees, broken and alone, his pride shattered, his spirit crushed. He limps away into the sunrise, a shadow of his former self, destined to wander the plains in solitude. The rebels, bloodied but victorious, stand tall, their chests puffed out with pride. They claim the throne, their eyes gleaming with ambition and a thirst for control. The kingdom is theirs now, and they will rule with an iron fist. Their roars, now filled with authority and dominance, announce a new reign as the sun rises on a changed kingdom. The savannah awakens to a new order, a new hierarchy, where the victors reap the spoils of war. The cycle begins anew, new kings, new threats, the eternal struggle for survival. The young lions, now at the helm, must navigate the treacherous landscape of power, facing challenges from within and without. The wild is relentless, its story ever-changing, a constant dance between predator and prey, life and death. The savannah is a stage where dramas unfold every day, where fortunes are won and lost in the blink of an eye. The young kings must now defend their crown, knowing one day they too will be challenged. They must remain vigilant, always on guard against potential rivals, ready to fight for their right to rule. This is the savage, beautiful rhythm of the African plains, a land of contrasts where life flourishes amidst constant danger. The golden light bathes the landscape, highlighting the raw beauty and untamed spirit of the savannah. Life, death, and the unending quest for power, these are the forces that shape the destiny of the African kingdom. The circle of life continues, with each generation striving to survive and thrive in this unforgiving environment. The kingdom endures, always ready for the next chapter, its story etched in the sands of time. The savanna remains, a timeless testament to the power of nature and the resilience of life.